What's up, guys? All right, this is our 3S GTE engine. So the difference with this block, the 5S FE, is it's stronger than the 3S GTE blocks, and also it comes in a Camry as a 2.2 liter. So what I did, I went with a 2.1 liter. The pistons are 87 millimeters and then a stock stroke crank. So I'm actually running the 3S GTE OEM Toyota crank. And this is all built by Brendan at PSI Racing down in Florida. He did a phenomenal job. 5 or 6 generations of this 3S engine, and it's been extremely difficult to source, number one, parts. So we have a Moroso dry sump pan, and I was wishing that the pickups were all on the opposite side. But everything's just been hard to find on this engine as far as what I want to do with it. So anyway, dry sump's going to be on this side. Alternator from DC Power is going to be on this side. The other really big kind of hurdle that I've had to get through is really how to route the timing belt. So normally the timing belt comes up here, and then it has an upper cover here for the water pump, and it wraps around this way, and then it comes back down here to like an idler pulley, then it comes around the crankshaft, and then it comes around the oil pump pulley. The oil pump is not internally driven on these engines. The oil pump is externally driven by the timing belt over here. So then we come over here and then come up to another idler pulley here and then go around. So the belt, it was super long, like routing was not great, and then I have to have a lot of extras on the front of the engine. This is a 2JZ belt, which is a lot shorter since it's a lot more simplified on the front here. You cut off the oil passageways here, and just run a gutless oil pump cover because we're running dry sump. We don't need the oil pump drive gears or anything inside there. So this is all gutted inside. I want to make a little plate to kind of clean this all up, and we're looking good. So the last thing I have to do is make a water inlet neck. And I tried to use the cast and it just came out disgusting. And I kind of wasted a vibrant fitting to weld on there, but what I'm going to try to do now, with channeling skills from Dominic and what I've seen him do over the years, I'm going to try to make this out of one single piece of aluminum. This is definitely like a little beyond my skill set, but I think if I take my time, I can make it happen. So we're going to be using the lathe in the mill today and trying to make a custom water neck that's just one single piece with no welds, and hopefully it comes out all right. We went from this disgusting thing to this, which is my first kind of big time. This is like the most amount of machine work I've ever done. And the only thing I could not get right was the freaking radiuses around the edges. So obviously that needs work. Everything works, bolts on. It looks pretty nice. Pretty stoked overall. It's a big achievement for me anyway, even though it's real tiny. Alright guys, that is a solid wrap here at the NH compound. Motor is going to get palleted and shipped out to Kibbetech, and I cannot freaking wait to see this thing get put in the chassis. It's going to be looking sick. Seat fitting time, baby. This thing is looking so friggin' sick though. Oh. Fabric's awesome. They're doing, putting their touch of off-road on it. Kind of boxing in all the panels, and radiator sits right in here, as you already know. They're pretty much in final phase of fabrication and finish work before we take it and finish, finish what we're gonna do to it. It's looking really good. I'm so freaking stoked. We can set the steering wheel today, set the seat, set the pedals, and then they can just kind of finish everything else up. Got the rear quarters over here. Got the fins that they made for the top, for the fenders. Engine sitting here ready for some more anodized. We're gonna fit some of the electronics today too on the interior. Set the handbrake. So there's plenty going on. We got our Recaros in here, and I'm about to do my first test fit in this bad boy. Ryan's got the shifter going in. So we're gonna have to bend that thing and move across a little bit. It's gonna be a good position. Yeah, we're seriously gonna want that probably right here. And then the shifter is gonna have to come like right, probably just a, Dude, this is gonna be so weird. I need to get a taller shifter. Handbrake's good, pedals are good, seats super comfy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right, we're gonna get the Motec dash. I got the C1212, which is like the biggest dash display from Motec. And we wanted to fit in here, but this is gonna have to get, I think, lengthened and taller. Holy.
I think it'll be perfect.
I mean, it's all, yeah, if we shape this and make it fit, this is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
That thing is huge, dude.
I think it's really cool.
It's going in.
This thing looks fun.
That's a fun one, dude. Yeah, I definitely need a taller one.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as that would get bent, it'd be like freaking down here.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, I mean, it
needs to be up, at least up.
Even with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured you'd want them like a couple inches apart.
100%. See, this is why we come to get fitted in the truck or in a brand new car. You want to grab the steering wheel and we get a measurement for that?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
Boom.
It's just a little elbow smasher.
I was just making sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? I'm thinking like this.
Yeah, but look under
Might have to wear some elbow pads.
I mean, it's going to be neutered in some way.
What?
Look about where the masters are.
No, I know. They know.
Okay.
They know. It's going to be a multi-U-joint situation for sure. All right, seating position is done. That Recaro is super comfy. I think it looks sick. And then we got plenty of room when we first started this project, the leg room was definitely one of the key things that we had to sort out so that we had a proper, comfortable position in the truck, since it was so cramped in there from the factory. So that's awesome. Steering wheel placement's going to be good. We are going to have to use, I think 2 U-joints. Hopefully not more than 2 to get to the steering rack. But looking good, baby. So right now we're just getting an idea where we're going to stack electronics and some basic routing of the chassis harness to the back. We want everything flush and kind of underneath, so we're gonna get a couple bulkhead connectors and just flush mount everything so that the wires kind of run under the truck in the transmission tunnel, but in a safe spot.
That's really tough.
Oh, if you stacked them?
Just kind of. What about hanging vertically from the dash bar?
Yeah, then you get more of a service loop in there to get to your bulkhead.
Yeah, it gives you more room on the bottom to do stuff.
Whatever the easiest configuration for you, it's going to be hidden anyways.
It's the most room down there to move it around and hit a bulkhead.
Right.
So it'll be enclosed.
Right.
It doesn't have to be fully sealed.
Exactly.
Get it?
Yep. Yep.
And we can angle it at the same angle as that.
Yeah. I know.
I'll probably do that. I'm probably going to cut out so I don't have to weld 6 feet on there.
Yeah,
Just notch out like this section, then you just weld the corners.
Yeah. All right, here we go, boys. It's pickup day for the Stout from Kibbetech. We're gonna be bringing it down to Dylan Hughes' shop. We have Dom and Biddies, and we are going to be thrashing until this thing is SEMA ready. So here we go. No brakes on it still. Still gotta mess with offsets on the wheels, but this is what she's looking like right now. We're gonna add the front bumper on the front still. Engine in, trans in, suspension on. It's gonna be tight.
That's it. That's all the track.
That's it. That's it. Dude. All right, about an hour late, 2 hours later. We're on the trailer, boys.
Made it. It's there.
We got it.